What's up? RadioM578 here, and welcome back to Devil May Cry. Oh my god, I forgot what game this was called for a second. Only because, well, you know, it's been a pretty rough weekend in the gaming industry anyways. Me personally, my weekend's gone pretty well. Honestly, I can't really argue with anyone. Not that I like to argue, but yeah, that's just but in the gaming industry, not so much. If you guys haven't heard about the huge controversy of like Helldivers and Sony and their bullshit, you know, method of you know, oh, you don't live in this country, fuck you, I'm taking your game away. So basically, what's been going on with the whole Helldiver situation is that, hold on. These guys, hang on a second. We got freaking this guy from Bloodborne here. He's sort of a prick. That's a kick. I mean, sort of a cunt. Then you have to actually hit him with the glove attack more.
What'd you say?
I hate this guy so much because he just slows down the gameplay. Well, you know what? He slows down the gameplay. I get that plenty of times. Anyways, so basically what's been going on is that when Helldivers first started, since it was a Sony game, anybody, obviously on PlayStation, you gotta be signed into a PlayStation account to play. But, you know, it's like, whatever, it makes sense, right? Well, on Steam, however, originally, people had to have a PlayStation account to play the game anyways, even when they were on Steam. Why? It's just so, you know, if you're grieving or being a douchebag, Sony can ban you easily. I mean, seriously, that's the reality of it. But because the game was doing so well, and it was people having a hard time actually playing the game because there were so many people logging in at the same time that servers couldn't build them all up, there was a grace period where that didn't matter. And it kind of slipped under a lot of people's radar, and ooh, that was close. Hold up, let's see if I can do this. It slipped under a lot of people's radar, and yeah, I mean, and nobody gave two thoughts about it ever since then. So now, since the grace period is over, Sony has came back with their change to force people into making an account and stuff like that. Now, okay, just sign into account. What's the big deal, right? Well, here's the thing. Not everywhere in the world has access to, hold on. It's not easy to make a simple conversation while playing Devil May Cry, that's for sure. Not everywhere in the world actually has access to, God damn. Fucking English glitches? Not everywhere in the world has actual access to PlayStation Network. So places like China, Afghanistan, Philippines, you know, just places like that. They absolutely don't have any PlayStation services out there, so they can't make an account. And Sony bans people from making a VPN for you know, trying to make their accounts and shit like that. So there's absolutely no way they can make an account to play Helldivers 2. And oh, I'm still getting hit here, or not.
What'd you say?
I smacked the shit out of X so hard that my X felt that. Alright, anyways, so yeah, so people just can't play the game. And you know what that means? That means that people in the Philippines, China, parts of Africa, you know, stuff like that, if they can't get a PlayStation account, they can't play Helldivers. So Sony's like, oh, you bought our game? You spent over 90 hours on our game? Then they rip their shirts off, the parts of the shirt where they hide their nipples and start rubbing it. We're sorry. Like that South Park episode. But yeah, it's just ridiculous, man. Like, I cannot believe, like, Ubisoft just did that crap with The Crew. Where The Crew 1, where, like, even though it was a live service game, there is a single player, but you have to be connected to the internet to actually play. The single player, which, how does that make sense? It's a single player game? I don't know, but it made sense to corporate. They went with it. You know, whatever. Oh my god, I'm so ass at this game. Hold on. I really hope this does reset the time. I guess we'll find out. But anyways, but yeah, so anyways, so yeah, so The Crew 2, or no, The Crew 1, completely taken away. So you can't buy the game anymore. You can't play the game anymore. Even if you want to play the single player, because it's connected to an online service, there's absolutely no way for you to play it. So, and I mean, and it's like we're at an age now. Just think about it. We're at an age now in the gaming industry where companies are getting away with taking our games. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just so weird. Like, being, like, now you truly don't feel like you own any games anymore if they're just gonna be able to take it away from you. So, I don't know, man. You know what? All this, like, discussion and stuff like that, and all this thing that's been happening, like, all the greed, all the crap that's been going on at headquarters, like, you know, like, more focus on live service games. Oh, look! We here at Sony make great single-player games. We're gonna focus on live service now. Oh, look! Hogwarts Legacy sold over 20-something million copies, you know, when it first came out. We're gonna focus on live service now. It's like, I think I'm ready to become a Nintendo fanboy at this point. So, because, I mean, with all this, like, massive layoffs that these big companies are, like, doing, it seriously, I fucking hate this guy, by the way. Like, he slows down the gameplay so much. Anyways, unless there's like some sort of like secret way to actually just like kill this guy in one hit, I do not know about it. But anyways, after all these like massive layoffs and stuff like that, I mean, Nintendo, now they're not like, you know, freaking so innocent and all this stuff too. I mean, they got some really weird policies too. But at least they're not taking your games away from you, you know? And with their, like, major game releases, at least they're good, you know? Like, the majority of them. And they're not focused on, like, live service and all this crap. To be honest, they don't really match my style, personally, when it comes to gaming. But, I mean, I'd much rather play a game that I know I'm going to be keeping forever than, like, you know, than not. So, and I really can't say much about Microsoft because I don't follow them too much. But, yeah, I was about to say, anyways, so yeah. So, but I don't know, man. It made, you know, honestly, this morning before I started turning on the episode, where'd the guy go? Hello? But this morning before I started recording this episode, I actually went out to look for my Nintendo Switch. And I still had it in my travel bag from when I went on vacation to Britain like almost 2 years ago. It was kind of crazy to me, but that's how long I didn't touch my thing. And so now I got it charged up, and yo, I'm like legit ready to play some Animal Crossing. Just go back to my happy place and play some Animal Crossing. I thought this guy was legit about to attack me, like, earlier. There we go. Alright. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to like see where the gaming industry goes. So I don't really think there's gonna be like a huge gaming industry crash, like it was in the 80s. But no, I mean at least not now. But it's just these are dark times we're living in, and I feel like it's only gonna get worse. You know, the mass layoffs are gonna get bigger. You know, the greed is gonna be more stronger. We're gonna see some sort of new level of BS. All right, so. You know, now companies are really putting in 3 days early access with Star Wars Outlaws. Ubisoft said, "Oh, you pre-order this game, you get 3 days early." And if you don't know, games usually come out on Tuesdays. So the full release, Star Wars Outlaws is coming out on a Friday. What's 3 days before Friday? It's Tuesday. So it's not really early access. They're just locking the game from you until, you know, until Friday. So. I could not even see what that guy was doing. Oh, I thought I could grab them out of that. No, to be honest, though, I mean, I do remember I picked up the last major Pokemon release, but because of how buggy that game was, I decided not to touch it. I think it might be a good time to actually touch it, so touch it real good. That guy's so stunned, he was like, "Oh my god, you killed my brother." Right. Oh, apologies, by the way, for this episode being shorter than the usual. So it's Monday. I think you know what, if I can actually get a video out on Monday, then it's better than nothing. So, and that's kind of how it's just gonna be. You know, Mondays is just the toughest time for me to upload a video. Speaking of which, I got a big Warhammer video coming up. Dante! Haven't seen you in a bit.
What are you doing here? Forget it. I don't have time for this. And neither do I. So I'll cut to the chase. I'm here for the sword. Your point being?
He's got the Yamato.
Return it to me, and I'll let you go, kid. Well, that's how you see me think you're like a pretty pig when I kick your ass. Helpful hint. Take a tip from the elders.
Now it's round 2. Bitch, I can't even get into hit him. There we go. What? He's so quick. I can't actually outswing him. Jesus Christ. That was close AF. And you know what? That's exactly how I would want it to be.
You cooled off yet, kid? What's the matter? Why the glare?
You look as if you've just been playing me from the beginning.
That sword was used to separate our world from the demons. I can't have something of that kind of power floating around now, can I? It's gotta stay in the family.
I need this.
Then keep it. Now that you're calm and cool, get going. Hey! What's your name?
Nero. You're Dante, right? Not a bad name.
Neither is yours. That regal look suits you.
I dress to impress.
It's
Are you sure you
Trish.
want to let him go?
Yeah, I figure he can bear the burden.
I know it's not my business, but this could get ugly.
Well, if the kid screws up, Then I'll just have to kick his ass.
Nice. So yeah, so basically the whole Moxie is that, well, first of all, Trish was in Devil May Cry 1, and basically she was originally created to bait Dante to Mundus by being created by Mundus. So I guess she's like a demon chick, whatever, but she looks really human. She looks like Dante and Virgil's mom, which is the reason why Dante took interest and stuff like that. But in the end, she became a good guy, and so she's cool. So what I think that whole part is that Dante knew about this order that Nero, he wasn't in, but you know where it is at. I love how the game's just saying sad again. Anyways, but yeah, basically, she was, you know, she's been in disguise, you know, kind of going through the order's rank, and I guess trying to keep Dante up to speed of what's going on over there and all that stuff, though. Yeah, blah blah blah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. Like I said, short episode, but hey, you know what, I'd rather get an episode out, you know, that short than, you know, none at all. Plus, we kind of left it off on a good ending there. I mean, I'm so glad we got to fight Dante again, and damn, that was way harder than I remember. So, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, as always. Time to go on Animal Crossing. Later.